Stoics turned pain into power, the ancient formula for unstoppable growth. What if your biggest setback was the best thing that ever happened to you? What if the pain you're running from was the very thing designed to make you unstoppable? This is Ancient Stoic Secrets, where ancient wisdom turns pain into unstoppable power. 2,000 years ago, the Stoics didn't just survive hardship, they transformed it into strength. They didn't avoid the fire, they walked through it and came out forged like steel. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how they did it, and how you can too. Opening story: the warrior who lost everything. Imagine you're a Roman soldier. You've served for years, fighting for the empire, protecting your brothers in arms. Then one day, everything changes. Your city is attacked. You lose the battle. You lose your status, your home, your family's safety. Overnight, you're stripped of everything that once gave you identity. Most men would break. Many did, but one man chose another path. His name is Musonius Rufus, a warrior, philosopher, and teacher of Epictetus. Exiled to a barren island with nothing but the clothes on his back. He didn't drown in bitterness. Instead, he devoted his days to teaching philosophy to the locals, growing food with his own hands, and training his mind to be stronger than the storm around him. When he returned from exile, he was more respected than ever, because hardship had not destroyed him, it had refined him. The Stoic truth about pain. Seneca once said, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests the brave." To the Stoics, pain wasn't an interruption to life, it was life. It was the forge that shaped character. While most people see adversity as something to avoid, the Stoics saw it as training. Just as a blacksmith uses fire to harden steel, the universe uses hardship to shape us into who we're meant to be. And here's the key difference between those who break and those who rise: how they interpret the pain. The 3R formula for turning pain into power. Step 1. Reflect. The first reaction to pain is usually emotional chaos, anger, sadness, confusion. The Stoics knew you must slow down and look at the pain from a distance. Ask yourself, what exactly happened? What is within my control here? Epictetus taught, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Often, we're not just suffering from the event, we're suffering from the story we tell ourselves about it. Exercise. Spend 10 minutes writing exactly what happened, no drama, no exaggeration, just the facts. You'll be shocked at how much emotional charge disappears when you remove the story. Step 2. Reframe. Once you've reflected, it's time to flip the script. The Stoics asked, how can this be good for me? Not in a naive way, but in a strategic way. Lost a job? Now you're free to build something that's truly yours. Went through heartbreak? Now you can learn emotional independence. Faced betrayal? Now you can sharpen your ability to judge character. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Exercise. Write down 3 ways your current pain could actually serve you. The point isn't blind optimism, it's to shift from victim to architect of your future. Step 3. Rise. Reflection and reframing mean nothing without action. For the Stoics, rising didn't mean feeling better first. It meant acting better despite how you feel. If you've been rejected, go to the gym. Improve your skills. Meet new people. If you've lost something, start building something else immediately. If you failed, apply what you've learned in your next attempt without delay. Seneca put it bluntly, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." When you rise through action, you prove to yourself that pain is temporary but strength is permanent. The letter to my past pain exercise. One of the most powerful Stoic practices I've adapted for modern life is what I call the letter to my past pain. Here's how you do it. Write a letter to the version of yourself who went through your worst moment. Acknowledge the pain without self-pity. Thank that version of yourself for surviving. List the strengths you gained because of that moment. This is not just journaling, it's a declaration that the pain no longer controls you. It's proof that you turned it into power. The modern problem, comfort addiction. We live in a world where we can avoid almost all discomfort, food delivery, online shopping, entertainment on demand, but the Stoics warned, a life without hardship breeds weakness. If you want to be unshakable, you can't just wait for adversity to find you. You have to train in discomfort. Cold showers, fasting, physical training, mental discipline. When real hardship comes, you won't be shocked, you'll be ready. Closing inspiration. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the sculptor. The Stoics didn't just endure hardship, they used it. They didn't say, "Why me?" They said, "Try me." So the next time life hits you hard, remember, reflect on the truth, reframe the meaning, rise with action. Because in the end, your scars can be either reminders of what broke you or proof of what made you stronger. If you've ever grown stronger from pain, share one word that describes it in the comments. Let's see what power really looks like. This is Ancient Stoic Secrets, where ancient wisdom turns pain into unstoppable power. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the sculptor. The Stoics didn't just endure hardship, they used it. They didn't say, "Why me?" They said, "Try me." So the next time life hits you hard, remember, reflect on the truth, reframe the meaning, rise with action. Because in the end, your scars can be either reminders of what broke you or proof of what made you stronger. If this message lit a fire in you, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Ancient Stoic Secrets, because together, we rise stronger. If you've ever grown stronger from pain, share one word that describes it in the comments. Let's see what power really looks like.